So we've got the window sticker right here, and the price of this is 119,793 Canadian for a 2025 Sierra EV Denali extended range. All right, guys, we've got a really nice truck here. We've got a 2025 GMC Sierra EV Denali extended range. We'll go over some of the specs here. So we've got 760 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque with the max power mode. We've got about 628 kilometers on a full charge, which is about 390 miles. 0 to 60 is just over 4 seconds for a truck that weighs just over 8,000 pounds, which is pretty incredible. And max tow with the right configuration on it is about 10,500 pounds. And the color of this truck specifically is deep ocean metallic. Those are some of the specs. Now let's get right into the review here. So with the GMC here, we've got nice, beautiful daytime running lights. As we can see, they're very bright. We've got your lights down below them. And then we've got GMC right there, right in the middle, which is encased in a nice black coloring. Parking sensors, and then your 360 camera as well. Down underneath the bumper, we can see there is no plastic air dam. Now with the key here at the front, we can open up the front trunk, click that twice, and it comes up really slow, just like that. And I do have to say it is very cold, and the trunk is still opening, which is a good thing to note. Now I'm going to zoom out here so you can see at the front, we've got a decent amount of room here. You've got a 120, and then this here is a button just in case your kid gets locked in there. They have the ability to get out. Overall, it's a decent sized front trunk, or should I say frunk, to access. Now to close it, all you do is click this button twice, and you do have to hold it so the frunk will shut. You can't just hit it twice. And it closes just like that. That's it for the front here, guys. Let's take a look around the GMC EV Denali here. So we'll start here with the front tire and wheel setup. So we are sitting on 24-inch wheels, guys. So 24-inch wheels, 275/50 R24 is the tire size. And the overall design, I do have to say, looks really good. We've got the carpeted liner inside, and then it is sitting on air suspension. We've got the Denali badge right there on the bottom of the door. It does have a fixed running board, which is nice here in the colder climate. Mirror here is in black, not actually the body color that this truck is. We've got the 360 camera underneath. It does have keyless entry on all 4 doors, as we can see the buttons there, but there is no chrome. And I'll give you a side profile what the truck looks like. Overall, I do have to say the overall design of the truck looks really good, and it doesn't seem as sloped as the Silverado EV at the back there. I mean, maybe it's just me, but overall, I think the design of the truck looks good. And as we can see also on top here, well, in the middle of the fenders, we've got a nice light here that lights up at night when you are driving. And then here is a look at the back wheel and tire setup. And again, we have that carpeted liner. Over here is your charge port. So as we can see, it is on the driver's side. That's it for the side, guys. Let's take a look at the back. I want to thank Applewood GM here in Mississauga, Ontario. Go see my boy Zach. He'll hook you up with a great deal. Into the back here of the GMC Sierra EV Denali. We've got GMC there in the middle, Sierra EV on the left, Denali on the right. Parking sensors down below. Now with the right configuration, you can do about 10,500 pounds towing capability with the Sierra EV. We can see we've got your side steps on the bumper, LED tail lights with a nice GMC logo right here. Now to open the tailgate, all you do is push these buttons here, and they come down just like that. So you got half the tailgate opened just like that. Tie downs in all corners of the bed. Over here on the right, you've got a 240, and then you have 4 120s, which is a really nice feature to have. Now this here has the ability to open. So this wall here with the window, you can actually open this and access not only the bed, but the back of the cab, which is really, really nice if you need to have longer extended items into the truck. At the top there, we can see we've got 2 cameras. One is for your mirror and one is for your bed. So when you're driving, you can see what's going on into the back of the bed. This also acts as a step to get into the bed. Now we'll close this up. Just like that, you're good to go. That's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at the rear seats. Alrighty, so into the back here of the Sierra EV Denali. We'll start here with the door panel. We've got a really nice soft touch material with some padding, and then we've got some nice white stitching. You can see here we've got Sierra EV, and then over on this side we've got your Bose speaker. The seat here looks really good. I like the white stitching. The contrast looks really nice. The seats here do come down and they fold, so you have the ability to remove that wall behind. Up at the top here, we have a fixed panoramic moonroof. And then as we carry into the middle, we've got heated seats, we've got your vents, and then down here we have 2 USBs as well as a 120 plug right there. At the top, we also have your cup holders. Overall, it's a really nice space, and there's a ton of room back here. But that's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at the front. Alrighty, so hopping into the interior of the Sierra EV Denali here. We'll start here with the door panel. Same type of material, all soft touch. We've got Sierra EV there on the left. Nice pattern, memory seating, window mirror controls are here. Nice Bose speaker. We can see we've got Denali on the door sill. Over on the seat, we've got Denali here on the headrest. And that same type of pattern and material carries throughout the whole seat. Got your seat adjustments down here. And overall, it's a really nice space to hang out. That's it before we hop in, guys. Let's take a look inside. So we are inside the Sierra EV Denali interior. We'll start with the steering wheel setup. We've got a really nice thick steering wheel. On the left side controls your Super Cruise technology as well as your cruise control. On the right is your front digital instrument cluster as well as your Bluetooth technology and your heated steering wheel. This button here controls the different selection of infotainment you can have at the front of your instrument cluster here. So you can customize it depending on what you like. I personally like the map layout with your speedo on the left as well as your range. Behind here, we've got your regenerative braking paddle. And then behind that, we have your toggle for your wipers and then your transmission select on the right. On the left side of the steering wheel here, we've got your air suspension setup, lane keeping assist, your front open as well as your tailgate brightness, and then your trail brake controller. And then we have an automatic telescopic steering wheel. We can see we've got that nice wood trim carried on both sides, which is nice. We've got the white stitching at the top. We have a heads-up display, as we can see why this big box is here in front of the driver. Soft touch material. We have a speaker up top there. We have Denali there on the right. We've got all your vents here right in the middle. Lower glove box. And then this here is your front infotainment. It's a 16.8-inch display screen. Once we click this button, you can have different settings, all at once on the screen. You can have your audio here depending on what you like, your Google Assistant. You can change this to maybe a trip if you'd like, your trip information. Home button gives you a bunch of settings here. We'll go to your camera settings so you guys can see, very good quality cameras. You have a ton of different camera angles as well as a bed camera, which is nice to have. Here is your controls here, so it tells you essentially, your heads-up display, camera, fog lights, that kind of thing, crab walk as well, and then you can see more controls here. Now, one thing is this doesn't have a push-button start to get in the truck, so when you get in the truck with the key, you can just hit drive and go. Now, if you want to shut it off, there's 2 ways. You can actually exit the vehicle and lock it, or you can hit this off button here, and you can actually turn the vehicle off if you'd like, just with that button. Now, you can also put your one pedal driving on if you'd like, or you can push the paddle here on the back of the wheel and manually do it. Climate control is down at the bottom. We do have heated and ventilated seats and then dual zone climate. Down here we have a pad here for your phone, and then this is pretty cool setup. So we've got your cup holders here, and then below all of this, you can actually have a deeper pocket here. You can push both of them back. We have 2 USB-Cs there as well as a 12 volts. You can also remove this, and it gives you more storage down below there. It's very customizable. I like this layout here. It's just very simple, and it hides all the stuff down below. You have that nice padding there with some white stitching. As we carry to the center console, we have a USB-C again, a light there as well, and a ton of room down below. I like the soft touch material here. At the top, we've got your rear vision camera, and then we've got your OnStar settings up at the top, but that is pretty much it. We've got the price right behind me, and let's go take a look at that and go over the details. So we've got the window sticker right here, and the price of this is $119,793 Canadian for a 2025 Sierra EV Denali extended range, and the color is deep ocean metallic. So that concludes this review, guys, of the GMC Sierra we've got here. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.